Welcome to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillen. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. And joining us today, we have father and son hunting duo, Josh and Corbin Sethler. Thanks for being here, guys.
How's it going?
It's going great. Now, Corbin, you're becoming a little bit of a legend around here. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Man, you've been doing pretty good out there in the hunting woods. What, did your dad get you started hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then is this a multi-generational thing? How'd you get going?
My uncle kind of got me into it about 4th, 5th grade, something like that, and I've just taken off since from there.
Okay.
So.
All right. What'd you get started with?
Deer hunting.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is the gun and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gun, and I didn't start bow hunting until about high school.
Okay.
And then got into that and went from there to coyotes and everything else. From anything that's in season, we're hunting it from now on.
That's right. That's right. You run with a pretty mean crew in terms of full season. You know, if there's something to hunt,
Yep.
Everybody over that way's just getting out there going gangbusters. So Josh, how did you kind of facilitate, like with being a father, you got a lot of different decisions to make in terms of getting your kids out into the woods.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of walk us through that? How did you know when was the right time to kind of get Corbin out and start doing some of this stuff?
Now, he's had a gun in his hand since he was, I don't know, probably 2 years old.
Okay.
Got him shooting, and he's just taken off with it really well.
Okay. And what would you start out with?
A little 22 cricket.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. All right. And then you've developed quite a shot, Corbin. I've seen it in action.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to hunt?
Probably turkey.
Okay.
Turkey or coyote.
Okay. And you guys, let's just get into this. You guys had a pretty good opening to the season.
Yeah, youth season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he didn't get to hunt first week of the youth season. He had a trap shoot. We went down to Grin Lake and he shot trap.
Mm-hmm.
So that tied our weekend up. And second season, a buddy of mine let us go hunt on his farm, and it's been 3 years we've been trying to get him on a bird, and it finally worked out for us.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Corbin, tell us about this turkey you got.
So we were just walking and to a spot that we saw birds the first day, and then there's this spot. There's like a blind, and it's like you go past the blind a little bit over here. We were just sitting on a tree, and so a hen came. We started hearing a hen, and then we heard the jake start gobbling, and then so the tom that I killed, he came in with that jake.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, we just hear drumming, and he just comes in full strut, circles on a decoy a couple times, and then Dad, he said shoot it, and then I shot it, and then he just fell down, no flopping, nothing.
Nice. Stoned him. Good work. Like I said, you're a good shot, man. You get it done. I've seen this before. So what was it like with the spit drumming? How cool was that?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Have you heard that before?
Nope.
It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool hearing it.
Yeah. I liked how they're postured up and they have their wings down and they're dragging, making that.
Yeah.
So did you guys end up calling it this turkey much, or
No.
the
No.
ones coming in?
His uncle, Kirsten's brother, he spent a lot of time in trying to get Corbin a turkey, and so he was with us as well, and he was calling a little bit, but we were just letting him work for the most part, and
Okay.
it worked out.
He spent lots of money to get me on a turkey.
Well, that's good that you noticed that. So with 3 years into it, and how old are you, Corbin?
I'm 9.
That's awesome. And so, what was the most surprising part of the whole hunt? Because when you're getting into that moment, things start to surprise you a little bit.
It's just like surprising that all of a sudden you just hear him start drumming.
Yeah.
And it's cool to hear him gobble too.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised because the hen was yelping. You don't really hear that much.
Right.
I don't really hear that much, so.
Oh, that's cool. And then what kind of field were you set up on?
A wheat field?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wheat field.
That nice green.
Mm-hmm.
Them turkeys love that. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So with you mentioned earlier you weren't able to get in and go the first youth season. You had a trap shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell us a little bit about that. What's the name of the trap team?
The Carlinville Clay Busters.
Okay. All right. And then, so that's out of Carlinville. And how often do you go practice, and where do you practice at?
We practice at Star Gun Club.
Okay.
And it's often every Sunday.
Okay. And what's practice like when you're doing that?
It's just like there's squads.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually the rookie squad. I shoot at 1 because we get there early, but I have to wait
Mm-hmm.
because there's older kids that have to shoot first because we're slower,
Okay.
but the big kids are faster.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. And then this is your first year doing this?
Second
year? Okay. Now, when you're shooting trap, how are you keeping score?
And so there's like a person behind us.
Okay.
They're doing the score,
Yeah.
and they would say loss. But if we hit the bird, they don't say nothing.
Okay. And so how many clays do you get to shoot at when you're shooting trap?
25.
25 per round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But there's 5 people on each squad, and there's 5 posts, and every post you shoot 5 at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of shooting then?
Mm-hmm. There's 50 each day, and
Okay.
at the shoot's 200.
That's a busy day.
Yeah.
That'll wear you out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It wears me out pretty much.
Yeah, I bet. And did you notice a big improvement between your first year and this year?
Yes.
Where did you notice the biggest improvement? Was there something that you're doing differently now?
Yes.
What are you doing different?
So I used to put my gun like this, but
Mhm.
now I'm doing this.
Ah, like an elbow up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what did your coaches tell you that does for you?
They don't tell me nothing. It just helps me a lot.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
And I start with both my eyes closed, with one of my eyes closed, and I open my eyes. And then, yeah.
Okay. So you kind of developed your own routine.
Uh-huh.
That's good. That's important. You got to kind of trust yourself to know what you need sometimes. Yeah. So how did you where did the idea for trap come up?
It's kind of funny. A friend of ours from Greenfield sent me a message last year about Corbin getting on the team, and I was kind of skeptical about it. He's only 8. And I was like, I don't know, and he's like, come on, he'll be all right, I think. And so I talked it over with Kirsten and Corbin. He decided he wanted to do it, and it took off from there.
All right. And then, so it's once a week. So it's a decent commitment, but nothing, too arduous.
Yeah, through the summer we're fairly busy. I mean, I shoot Brittany over at Bunker Hill, and we'll go down to, we've been to Grin Lake, and we'll go to Sparta a few times. He'll shoot the Grand down in Sparta.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it keeps us pretty busy through the summertime.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. So when is tournament season?
Just do the season.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, every Sunday, we don't have practice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be like a shoot.
Okay.
Unless it gets rained out.
Okay.
I think he's got 7, maybe 8 shoots this year.
Okay.
And it goes all through the end of July. So.
All right. And then when's the first one?
2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
Well, I've technically already had my first shoot.
Yeah, we went down there a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. We went down to Run Lake.
Yeah. Do you have like a routine to get ready for your shoots?
No, not really.
Okay. Do you listen to music or anything before you shoot?
Nope.
Do any breathing routines?
Yes.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of breathing routines do you
I just do deep breaths in, deep breath out, and I hold my gun up and put it down
Okay.
for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Like at nighttime, I will hold my gun up, I'll face the wall, and I'll hold it at one spot of the crack and hold it to the other.
Okay. So just kind of practicing your points, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. That's one thing I think in this area is done really well.
Yeah, it's taken off, it seems like.
Yeah, lots of different youth trap teams and different opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And good family fun.
Yes, it's a good time.
Yeah, good old redneck fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool. Well, let's take a quick break and we'll hear a word from our sponsors and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillen. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. And for those of you just joining us, we have Josh and Corbin Sethler, father-son duo. Quite honestly, they're just out there getting it done these days. So Corbin was telling us a little bit about his youth turkey season, and we were talking a little bit about trap, and you seem like a pretty ambitious young man. You got some goals for trap season?
Yeah.
What kind of goals do you have?
Hit my first 25.
Okay. So your first perfect round, 25
Yeah.
or 25 clays.
Yeah.
Okay. And then anything else?
I'm gonna try making it to Ohio.
Okay. All right.
It's the big shoot.
Okay. And so, well, with the 25 of 25, what's your best round yet?
24.
Ooh, that's so close. Okay. So we're knocking on that. All right. And I guess shooting like that, you'll be able to make it to Ohio just fine, won't you?
I haven't been doing too hot this year.
No? What's up with that?
I don't know.
Well, you just gotta give it some time.
Yeah.
Everybody has their ups and their downs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Major League Baseball players or basketball players. So to go to Ohio, that's a group thing, or is that an individual thing?
It's a group thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a group thing.
Okay. So overall, the team's got to qualify.
Yeah.
And you said there's 5 guys on the team?
No.
Okay.
There's more than 5 guys.
Well, when you're talking about
For your squad.
your squad.
Yeah, there's only 5
okay.
guys that can be in my squad.
Okay, so your squad would technically have to make it to Ohio.
Yes.
All right, and then you guys have been pretty close before, huh?
Mhm.
All right. With that being said, how do you kind of communicate with your buddies to make sure everybody's shooting good, or when you get into you're about to shoot, you guys do any pump up speaks or anything like that?
No.
No speeches?
We just ask everybody if they're ready, and we ask the scorekeeper if they're ready. And if they say they're ready, we call pull one time without a gun out and loaded. And if the bird doesn't break, if it shatters when we say pull,
Yeah.
we say it again without our guns up again.
Okay.
And if it doesn't break, we put We put a shell in again. We say pull again. Then we shoot it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's cool, man. Has shooting trap taught you any valuable lessons? Whether it be life or hunting?
Yeah. With hunting.
Okay. What's it taught you?
If a bird's flying away from you, aim a little bit under it.
Okay.
Kind of shoot the feet off.
Okay. And then with the when it's going side to side, maybe leading it a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Josh, as a parent, has this trap experience taught you anything?
Not really. I mean, it's fun to watch them, but I just sit back and watch, take it all in.
Yeah. Let the kids enjoy it.
Yeah. Biggest thing I've seen it teaching him is gun safety. That's one of the big things.
Yeah, that's critical.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Corbin, I got to see you shoot some geese this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that trap is working pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What did you notice? Do you notice a difference when you're kind of aiming at clays versus at an actual bird, or does it kind of work the same?
It kind of works the same.
Okay.
Except the birds, they don't fly as fast as the clay birds.
Well, if they're doing it right, they don't, right?
Yeah. Like the hard rides and hard gloves, they go
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Do you just do the snow goose, or do you get out there and do some other waterfowl hunting?
I do some other waterfowl hunting.
Okay. Some duck and some goose?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite thing to shoot at?
Snow geese.
Okay. Why do you like that so much?
Because, like, sometimes they're easier to spot out of the sky,
Okay.
and they're just fun to hear.
Okay.
Tough.
Do they ever bugger you sometimes because they take so long to come in?
Yes. We've had one goose this year. He took so long to come in.
Teach you a little bit about patience, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So was this your first year snow goose hunting?
Yes.
Okay. And was your first year duck hunting and goose hunting?
Nope.
Okay.
Goose hunting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not duck hunting. My uncle's. He came to my house one night, and he surprised me with a duck hunt.
Oh.
With a friend's blind.
Nice.
I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay. And was this on the river or in the bottoms?
It was a river,
Okay.
right?
I think it's Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to get in the boat and go to the blind?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool experience, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the breakfasts?
Pretty cool.
Pretty good?
We had it. So the guy we were hunting with, his kid, he loves to cook.
Okay.
So, yeah. He's the littlest one, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how he does it. He always makes it taste good.
Well, that's pretty good compliment to the chef there. Josh, how long have you been doing the waterfowl thing?
I'm just kind of getting my foot in the door on it.
Okay.
It's picked up the last couple of years, but a couple buddies talked me into going over one time doing it, and I was pretty well hooked ever since. So
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah. That's after going through a long deer season,
Mm-hmm.
and then to be able to because I don't get to waterfowl hunt as much as I'd like
Yeah.
duck and goose. So then you get into the snow goose season and you're around everybody and
Yeah, that's the best.
yeah.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now Corbin, it's not about what you kill
I know.
or what you harvest. It's about the memories that you make, right?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty special that you and your dad get to do this.
Mm-hmm.
With the snow geese, do you have a certain type of goose that you like the best? You like the white ones or the blue ones?
The white one.
Okay. Did you get in on any Rossies this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I've cute one this year.
Yep, you shot one this year.
Did you notice a difference between the way that the snow geese work and the way the Ross geese work? What was the difference?
That the Ross geese have a smaller beak.
Okay. And how about the way they work and the way that they come in?
Kind of.
Okay. That Ross goose, sometimes they'll commit and they'll just come in without working much at all. And then those snows, those buggers, they stay up there and circle and circle and circle.
They make their way down to every single circle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Have you learned much about the wind and how the geese set up to where they land?
Mm-hmm. We've had one that landed this year.
Oh, that's pretty good. You only had one light up in the decoys for you?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them you got to take out before they got there? That's some in-your-face hunting, isn't
Well,
it?
actually, we had two.
Okay. Either way, that's pretty impressive.
Oh.
What about the dogs? You like watching the dogs fetch?
Yeah.
That was like a first for me, having a dog that was retrieving this year.
Yeah.
And it's a totally new level.
Yeah, that's the most fun, I think, about the whole thing, is watching them dogs go out there and work. It's cool.
Not having to go out there and walk.
Yeah, you still end up doing a fair share of walking, but yeah, they definitely cut
He went
down
on a pretty
that.
good hike at one of the hunts. We were down there one afternoon. We didn't have a dog, and we winged one, and it sailed off. And it was kind of muddy. He was
That was really muddy.
committed to going after it, and he took a pretty long hike to go get it. He brought it back. I mean, he did bring it back.
I
but-
was in these and my mud boots. I
Okay.
was in these and my pants that were way too long. And I
Okay.
was just dragging mud. The brine was filled with mud.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite dog story this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, we weren't there, but I've heard it. So, a dog was running out to get a goose that we killed,
Okay.
but we didn't know that there wasn't one of the decoys. And the dog, he saw it and chased after it. And he jumped up in the air and caught it.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Wasn't that Pino's dog?
I don't know if that's Pino's or was that Reuben?
I don't think Reuben caught one out of the air.
I wasn't sure whose it was.
I
Who's
know
Peter's?
Ranger's dog got us on one. We were in the back of the blind. Who knows what we were talking about? And then all of a sudden, Ranger took off out of the dog box.
That's probably what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it alerted us.
Yeah, that's when we all poked our heads out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Murphy.
Was that Murphy?
Yeah, it was
that
Murphy.
was Murphy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Ranger's Bub's
I
dog.
wasn't,
My
Yeah.
bad.
I wasn't there, was I?
No, you weren't there for that one, I don't think.
That was definitely a bonus.
Yeah,
that
Murphy
was a
took
bonus
off
bird.
and flushed him out of the decoys. We ended up getting him, but that was
Yeah.
cool.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it one of Pino dog? You said he caught it in the air.
He didn't catch it. He just
Oh.
flushed it.
I feel like one of Cole Monkey's dogs has caught one of the decoys before, so I don't think you're too far off on.
I thought I heard about one this year, but I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah.
It was
What?
somebody's dog.
Well, that's one thing about snow goose hunting is a lot of talking gets done. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good lies are
Yeah.
told, right, Corbin?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite lie from the season?
No.
Good answer. You always wear your rubber boots when you go waterfowl hunting. It's not because of water or mud.
You don't always want to wear trudges.
Yeah, it's because it gets so thick with the.
I've learned that day I walked across the muddy field.
That'll wear you out too, won't it?
Yes.
Well, that's cool, man.
I kicked the goose halfway across the field, too.
So you guys made it down quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit in the afternoons, especially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
After work, we'd get down there, especially after the time change. That was nice.
that is a big help.
Yeah.
And days that he didn't have work, he would come down and pick me up. As soon as we got in the car, he would have my clothes ready, and we would go straight to the pit after school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it takes. What are some of the other things that it takes to, execute on that? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are similar situation to you guys. guys that are wondering, how do I get my kid more involved?
I don't know. He's always been interested in it. You know, he don't really play video games. He don't have any video games at the house. And he just always wants to be outside and doing something. So I've been pretty fortunate with that.
Okay. So then you get home from work, you got all the stuff ready.
Yeah.
And you get home from school. Mm-hmm. And do you ride the bus or you get picked up?
I get picked up.
Okay.
He picks me up.
Okay, so you pick him up from school and you go straight to the blind there.
Yep.
All right. So then that kind of makes it, more doable during the week.
Yeah.
And you probably get what, like 3 hours of hunting in?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple, 3 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got quick access like that, that's plenty. That's all it takes. And then on the weekends, did you guys make it down much for that, Corbin?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like the early mornings?
Yeah.
Okay.
He told me one morning, first morning I was gonna go. He said, "Do you wanna go snow goose hunting?" I popped right my head up. I got right out of bed and got my clothes on, and we were out the door.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he can be a bear to wake up a lot of times, but whenever he found out we was going snow goose hunting, it don't take him long to get out of bed then.
Or turkey hunting.
Yeah, turkey hunting the same way.
Deer hunting.
Yeah, but deer hunting wears him down a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take another break and come back, and we're going to talk a little bit about deer hunting.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to the WJBM Outdoor Show, brought to you by Midwest Tractor Sales in Jerseyville. We're coming to you from the WJBM studios in Jerseyville, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Aaron Quillen. I operate Monarch Rivers, where the mission is simple: kill big deer. And if you've been listening, you've been hearing us talk with Josh and Corbin Sethler. Corbin's a bright young man out there just lighting the world on fire, one species at a time. And Josh has done a great job kind of introducing his son to hunting, and a variety of it at that. Before we went to break, you guys were starting to touch on deer hunting a little bit, and Corbin, I understand deer hunting will wear you out a little bit.
Yeah.
What is it about deer hunting that will wear you out?
It's just like slow moving.
Okay.
Slow action.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of waiting, isn't it?
And my knees, they can't sit still for long.
Okay.
I have to move them.
All right.
Yeah, that's. I think that's where the waterfowl kind of comes in. A little bit more fun for him. He can get up and move around in the blind, and he don't sit still as long. And I think that's where he's leaning towards that, enjoying it a lot more.
100%. Yeah, makes it a lot easier. More social.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be sitting there in the brutal cold trying to sit still. You got the heaters, snacks. What's your favorite snack in the blind?
Dodge pretzels.
Okay, you like is it the honey mustard or what? Regular?
The red bag. So yeah, the regular.
Okay, all right. Now, when you guys are out doing the deer hunting, are you kind of doing blind, ground, elevated?
Yeah, we got an elevated blind
Okay.
heater in it, so he's fairly spoiled with it.
Okay, good. Way to keep your old man in line, Corbin. All right. Do you have a brand? What brand do you use?
Ours is the Hawk Office blind.
Okay. Are those pretty nice?
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
Okay. Nice. And then you have that up on some 4x or?
They come with a 10-foot stand.
Oh, okay.
Platform.
Like the fabricated metal one. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then what's the setup like there? Is it kind of food plot-ish or?
We planted a food plot this year, a lot of CRP.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. And then what time of year do you like to hunt the most, Corbin?
Youth season.
Okay. Out there with a gun. Still warm. All right. And then did you see any big bucks this year, youth season?
No, not really.
Okay. What were some of your highlights this year?
During deer season?
Yeah.
Oh.
Had a pretty slow year, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but I think one of you guys were mentioning earlier, you might have had a good hunt. Was that 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, 2 shotgun seasons ago.
Okay.
Opening day of shotgun season.
All right, so opening day of 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Me and him and Mom were sitting in the blind, and the buck came chasing the doe. Both of the bucks were chasing the doe, and so the 2 bucks stopped because they lost the doe in the weed patch. So they stopped, and Dad shot his.
Okay.
Why'd I shoot mine, though?
Because I was sleeping. And as soon as Dad shot, I was like, what's going on? They said, get up here. There's a buck. I just killed mine. And I was like, oh, God. Okay. So I got up and shot. And then he ran. Well, actually, before I shot, we were sighting him in for long range shots. And Dad had hit max. It's like, I can't see it. And I was like, why can't you see it? And finally he looks down the gun. He's like, oh God, let me turn this down. He had the thing.
It was on 9 fire, and the deer was about 45 yards from us.
That'll make a
And
difference.
then I shot him. And he ran into the weed patch and fell down and died.
Okay. What a great day.
Yeah, they were
45 seconds apart.
about 45 seconds apart. His deer was watching mine go down whenever he shot his.
Wow. That's awesome. They both came in on a hot doe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really you saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was running for her life,
Yeah.
and then you guys took care of that.
I think he was taking off after when I shot.
Okay. And then, so what kind of buck did you shoot?
I killed a 10-point.
Really? That's awesome.
He had a kicker off the back.
Get out of here.
My first buck was an 8-point.
So that wasn't even your first buck?
Nope.
How many deer have you shot? 2 bucks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how many years you been deer hunting?
I think since I was 4, probably.
No, you started when you were 6.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what made, I know I asked this a little bit earlier, but what made at 6, what qualities were you seeing where it was like, all right, I think my boy's ready to go out? And
Like I said,
do this?
we shoot a lot, and I was just, I'd be out shooting, and I'd be helping him. He always wanted to shoot, so I'd start helping him, and he got to the point where he could handle a gun pretty good, and I went and ended up buying a 350 Legend for him, and
Okay.
got him shoot it a little bit, and he was pretty accurate with it, so I figured we'd give him a shot with it. He's done pretty good.
That's awesome, man. So you like that 350 pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot of kick, is there?
No.
Okay. How far do you shoot that thing when you're target practicing?
You have to ask him.
And we just have it sighted in for 100 yards.
Okay.
And actually, I ended up selling that gun. He's killed 2 deer with it, but he's had a couple that he shot, and we just never could find them. Not any blood. And actually, the first deer he shot, and he ended up calling a friend of ours, Marisa Rosentrader, with Rosentrader Recoveries, and she come out.
Does great.
And we didn't have any blood at all. And the first drop of blood we found was about 10 foot from that deer, and found the blood, looked up, and there the deer laid.
Okay.
So, yeah, after that, I was kind of skeptical about him, and he shot that buck last year, and he didn't go about probably 40, 50 yards and fell over.
Mm-hmm.
But then this year, he shot one, and same way, we called a dog and never did find that deer, never did recover it. So
I think I missed that deer.
Well, I think with some of these, I don't know what you'd call it, more modern projectiles,
mm-hmm.
a lot of times, Hornady SST,
Mm-hmm.
I try to politely ask my hunters to shoot for the shoulder blade.
Yep.
I've just noticed with that round, we can end up in a similar situation with less blood.
Yeah.
Nothing to trail from. And I feel like it's got to hit something hard to expand. It's kind of what I've found. And the ones that we've cleaned for deer from gun season, some of these other rounds do a little bit better job expanding, but every gun's different.
Yep.
So one gun likes this ammo, another gun, and you just
right.
If your gun likes SST, you might be better to shoot at the shoulder.
Right.
So did you replace the Legend yet?
Not yet. I don't know. He shoots a 12 gauge for trap, and I think probably a 20 gauge, probably a Savage is what we're probably going to go with for him for this year, but I don't know yet.
Those things are slick.
Yes, they are.
I don't know what the projectile is on the 350, but I think the 220 the Savage 220 is probably pretty comparable.
Yeah. So my daughter shot one with a 450 for the second season, I think, and that thing was gnarly.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. So we might go that route as well. I don't know for me, and I can hand my Savage down to him. So
okay. Yeah, I like those. Before we had the straight walls, I had a guy from Wisconsin. And so, like a lot of guys that come hunting Illinois, they have to buy a gun because what they hunt with back home is, not what we hunt with here.
Right.
And recommended the 220 to him. And he ended up, I love this gun. And that's what he hunts with in Wisconsin when he can use, essentially any rifle he wants.
Right.
He said, I like the 220.
Yep.
And so that's kind of what he hunts with back home now. So I think they're a great gun.
Yes, they are.
So when you're out there hunting, Corbin, what are some of the things that you're seeing these deer do? You got some bucks chasing does, but what are some of the other things you see them do?
Nothing.
Nothing. You watching them go from like bedding to food in the evening time?
Sometimes.
Okay. If you're hunting CRP, is there a time of year where it seems like it picks up the most?
Mm-hmm.
What time of year is that?
Probably about mid-season.
Mid-season? Right there, late October, beginning of November?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you thought about doing any crossbow hunting?
I do crossbow hunting.
Oh, really?
I shot at a couple deer and missed them.
Okay.
I'm not too good with a crossbow.
Well, it takes a little practice. They're a little bit more awkward.
I shot at one doe. It wasn't my fault. It was going perfectly through her heart. But then she ducked.
They do that.
Yeah.
They're smart.
Yes, they are.
Now, are y'all using any type of like rest or assistance when you're out there?
We've got a bog pod, a
Okay.
death grip, and that's what we try to use. Sometimes it's more of an inconvenience than it is help, but
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I think those things are great.
yeah.
I mean, Lauren got me one for maybe Christmas.
Yeah.
And then we went out there and she shot her first doe with a crossbow with it.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, those things, been seeing those for a long time. And then once finally got one, it was just like,
Yeah,
where's this been?
They're nice. It's just we get three of us piled in the blind, and then having the tripod in there, it takes up a lot of room.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. We try to make do with it.
Okay. And then what's your favorite thing to hunt deer with? A gun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And then who's your favorite person to brag to as soon as you shoot a deer?
I don't like to brag on people.
Oh, you're the man. You're the man. Who's your favorite person to tell about your deer when you get done? Your dad?
Mm-hmm.
All
Or
right.
Bub.
Okay, or Bub? He's fun to tell a story to, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Maybe your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandpa Paul, he loves hearing stories.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He's my great grandpa.
Okay. Do you like to fish?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of fishing do you do?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do like the big fish, but
What do you mean big fish?
like shark and everything, but
I don't think we have those here, do we?
no.
Have you been fishing outside of Illinois?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to catch in Illinois?
Trout.
Trout?
Mhm.
Okay. Where do you catch those?
Where was it at?
Jim Edgar.
Jim.
So last year during turkey season, my brother-in-law Aaron got him a tag for youth season tags for Jim Edgar up there, and they stocked the ponds up there with trout. And it was a second weekend of youth season is when that opened up. So we ended up quitting turkey hunting. Went over to start trout fishing. He caught his limit pretty quick.
Nice.
He's having a blast doing that.
Okay.
My first one, he was about that big.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of trout are these?
Or rainbow.
Okay.
There is some golden trout out there too.
Really? What do you catch them on?
Like little purple dots, like little different colored dots.
Okay.
Or tuna eggs.
Okay. Some spawn sacks there? Okay. And tell me a little bit about your tackle. What kind of rod and reel do you like to use?
It depends.
Okay. You like, do you use a bait caster?
No.
Me either. I don't like those things. Those things stink. Do you use like an open face or a closed face?
Open and closed.
Okay. Then we're the same in that. A bait caster tickles your thumb, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it just makes a big
and
mess.
It sucks when it's bird nesting. It sucks for him because he's the one that has to fix it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm not very good with a bait caster, man.
Me either.
I mean, I'll win a catfishing tournament as long as I don't have to cast. You like to catch catfish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only caught two, little bitty.
Okay. What kind were they? Channel cats?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know on that. Like we go down to Sparta for them shoots.
Yeah.
He'll go get his fishing pole and go down. A bunch of his buddies, they'll go down and catch fish. And
It's mostly hunter trolley.
yeah.
No, not hunter trolley. It's hunter.
I don't know, bud.
So when you go down on these shoots, is it like a weekend event?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We bought a camper last year, mainly for the trap shoots, but we ended up picking up camping, and we really enjoyed doing that. Something I never thought I'd enjoy, but
Okay.
yeah, we bought a camper and started going to the trap shoots, and now we camp quite a bit.
Okay. What with the camping? What do you find so fun?
Just hanging out with friends mainly. You know, most of my family's got campers now, and we'll go load up and take off and go. It's a good time.
Same party, different scenery.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My grandma Mary, she's been on my grandpa to buy a camper for a long time, and they've finally got it and bought one. Grandma Mary loves it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your favorite campsites?
Greenfield, and I think I'm gonna be excited for Yogi Bear.
Okay. Where's Yogi Bear?
Pittsfield.
Pittsfield.
Oh, okay. Good campsites always got a place to fish, right?
Mhm.
Now, I heard that there's some walleye in Pittsfield Lake. Y'all ever heard that?
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I'm not much of a fisherman.
Okay. I've heard it. I've heard there's some nice ones, but then I've heard that they're hard to come by up there, but that they do exist.
Yeah.
If you catch a walleye, Corbin, you eat that son of a gun.
Mm.
There's some good. You like crappie? Walleye are good eats, just like crappie.
I like all types of fish.
Okay.
They have to be cooked a certain way for me and my dad.
Okay. How's that gotta be?
They have to be like kind of like sweet and
Okay.
kind of like the meat has to be like white with like crust around it.
Okay. No, deep fried?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool, man. Well, I wish you the best luck in your trap season. I'll be pulling for you. Did you guys finish up your fundraiser on that?
I think it ends this weekend, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so right about the time this is going out.
Yeah.
All right, next year you gotta come out here and we'll try and plug it for you. Get you some tickets sold. Well, so what was was it a win different guns? What was the?
Those are 3 different guns, I think. Each winner's
Mom, pass your
5.
phone.
So win 3 to 5 different guns.
Yeah.
Different shotguns, maybe some pistols in there.
Yeah, I think there's a couple pistols,
She'll pull up a
maybe a
picture, I
rifle. I'm
can
not
tell
100%
you.
sure.
I think anybody out there listening, if you've got a local trap organization, make sure you get out there and participate in those raffle tickets. If you heard anything today, it's what a great experience for these young guys and young girls to get out there and shoot, learn safety, and good family, and just a good overall community event that this area is just doing awesome with.
Yeah.
So, well, I really appreciate y'all coming out today. Corbin, you're a legend. Keep it up, buddy. Josh, thanks for kind of paving the way for some of us.
Yeah.
Brody's out there 2 years old, and just seeing you guys out there doing it means the world to see, and I'm always trying to pick up little bits that will help me in the future.
Yeah. It's a fun road.
Yeah.
I play with him half the time.
That's right. That's right. He was a lucky charm one day. Were you in there, Corbin, when we brought Brody in there and all of a sudden the birds started flying? Were you there that day?
He had to leave to come pick me up, and that's when you guys, as soon as we got there.
Corbin's mom was bringing him down, and I got out of the pit to go pick Corbin up and bring him back to the pit, and they flew in.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I was looking on from the sidelines on that one.
Those pesky snow geese.
And Mom said, "Look, what are those in the sky?" Dad's like, "They're just decoys." And then Mom said, "No, that." And Dad was like, "Stop."
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to many more hunts, buddy. So, thank you all again.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.